Yes, we can. Now today, we're going to be doing a few things. Mostly weathering our Hawker Tempest and assembling gun bays and propellers on the Lancaster. Shouldn't take too long. Well, here we go. If I manage to get all of that done, and depending on variable factors, we may move on to other stuff. See how we go. Now, sleeves up, by golly. Oh. Now, give me a moment. Actually, first. Oh. That's a better view. I'm gonna see about getting a better setup fairly soon, which is to say multiple cameras so I can flick between them. I'm gonna do a bit of research. Now, first thing we're going to do is actually not weathering. What it is there's a. This is part of the front gun nest. The Lancaster, there's a little disc there I want to paint bronze. I think there you go, you can just see it there. This won't take long. Then we will do chipping on the Tempest first, and while that's drying, we shall assemble on the Lanc. Then we shall look at finishing the weathering. The Tempest. Oops, I haven't zoomed you out, have I? Sorry. Actually, to a fair point, I probably don't need to. Because I'm gonna. Anyway, now that should be adequately mixed. So, shall we? Excellent. Now, grab. Put a nice sharp one for this purpose, I think. Like a few nice sharp ones. Let's have a look. Aha, I like the looks of that one. Yeah. Ding. There. You should be able to see what I'm doing. Yeah, the thing about doing this bigger reality. Notes. Right here. At the moment, I'm not giving you. Give me a moment. I might also. Yeah. There we go. Boom. And done. See what it's going to get. But yeah. Alright. So we'll let that dry. Don't need my goggles. I can clean my brush. And zoom you guys back out. Now, next. Agenda. I'm just checking for so I've okayed it. It's all good. Clean that. Now, I'm going to be needing, because we're going to be doing our, what we need is just for starters. This is the actual tail fin. Now, the bad track record of knocking this off. What I do, and use that fact to my advantage, is I'm going to do a bit of chipping where pivots on both sides. Do that first, then put it on. Make that actually easier to achieve anyway. What I'm also going to do with this, like that, because that's going to make a whole stack of things easier to achieve. Now, other bits. These don't require chipping. Actually, they do a bit, and they also require some sanding and stuff. So what we will do, people, and these are the wheel stems. They will require a little bit of chipping. These, which complete the wheelbase. Now, hoist. That black pinned out, that's annoying. Never mind. Give me a moment. That's glossy black. I don't want glossy black. That looks like normal black. That is normal black. Alright. Now, files. This one. There's some little knobs there that are just not right. Obviously painted that. It's not still in the spray. In actuality, I'm gonna need to do that up the top as well. Alright. So, may as well do both of them right now. Then we'll get onto the chip. This one. Yeah. Smoothed off. There we go. That doing this won't get in the way of making our or doing our chipping or any of the other work we want to do with those, because this will dry very quick. We'll do them last, but yeah, whatever. Yeah. Moment. Is that the way from the tick? Fake our paint up. Deedly. Now. This is not going to require great precision. It's only back on the other side. Beautiful. Actually, you know what I should do? Far more sensible idea, in fact. Give me a moment. See, I've missed a bit. I can fix that. I'm going to need one of those. Fortunately, I have others. A bit heavier duty than what I probably want. Let's do this, kids. So. Yeah. That's much easier. Much better. Happy, joy. I just realised there's a bit I need. Oh, I can fix that. That's not going to show on the final analysis. Alright. And spot strong. Right. Alright. Done. Now, shipping. What we're gonna do, so I do this on YouTube. It's a methodology. I can't remember what his name was, to be honest. It's a methodology I've adopted, and it works pretty well. Give me a moment. I might see if I can find another. probably prefer to use those ones, I reckon. These ones are they've got quite a sharper point on them. I'd suggest they're for even more precise work. Anyway, what we're going to do. First, we're going to get some sponge. Too big. About... How much will do it? You don't need much. See where these sorts of tweezers come into their own. It's natural steel. Shake, 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 as you'd expect. The process is pretty straightforward. It does take a fair bit of time overall, but whatever. Yeah. You want the nozzle of the paint clean. Hopefully it won't get blocked. Won't use it, hopefully. What we're going to do, it's a pretty straightforward op. We're going to get a bit of paint on this. We're going to thin that down a bit. Right. Start along the front of the wings. Every time you put some paint on you don't want it too thick. You want it to be visible and irregular. But at the same time, you don't want to overdo it. You do need to bear in mind that these aircraft would have had maintenance done on them on a pretty regular basis. They weren't completely hammered. They were just a little the worse for wear, I guess. That's a way of looking at it. But yeah, now, this is the front of the wings. We'll do a little bit. Just going to imagine a little bit here where these open. We go on here. Let things rub to some extent. Down to here. Actually, even on a small aircraft like this, it'll take quite a while. Like I said, you don't want to be too aggressive with it. There we go. Now, now you'll notice that the doors that go down here, I've got to touch up that rear wheel. Stay in a couple of spots I need to tidy up, but that's okay. Some of it I might even just cover with weathering. Now, no, there are actually doors to go down here. And I'm putting them on after because it'll be again easier. Facilitate them off the the aircraft. That's where I was going with that statement. Alright, so next area that we'll hit, front of these ones. Then we'll start hitting bigger things, which I mean central fuselage stuff. Hoist. There we go. Also do the get a bit of wear and tear. The back. The wind rips through there pretty quickly. Bit on the back of here. Alright. And a bit on the very end of the wings probably wasn't such a bad move either for consistency. We'll also go a bit on this thing's been open and closed there all the time. People standing there. What's nuts? Alright. Need to freshen that paint up in a minute. Oops, that's a bit chunky. That's alright. Very good. Think about your do something that's too chunky when you do all this. It may be okay. Because sometimes things get dropped on these. I'm talking about in flight, stuff like that. Somebody might have tripped. There's two big chunks opposite there, but something's obviously gone off there. Who knows? It's a fighter aircraft. What do you want? Now, also reverse. Thought I would. See, this is why I haven't done put a lot of these on. Whilst I'm doing this, because I know I'm going to knock them off and I'm going to get grumpy. I realised after I'd started putting that on that this would happen. Anyway. At least I know where it is. I don't know if I should split it up. Yeah. So, for the rest, or the thing to help him up in. Now, do a bit down. That's what he's saying. I might also get a fresh piece of sponge. This one's getting soaked a bit much. So, natural steel. Actually, no, new bit of sponge first. Oh, all right. Yeah. Natural steel. Which is why I have another one. Who would have thought? Maybe it's chasing. Yeah, I might need to get a different piece. One's a bit thin. I think. Something like that. That's right. Alright, we'll get on to the underside in a minute. A bit on these. A bit on the actual main fuselage. As I said, it's a bit of a process, but that's fine. Right. Bit more here. Almost done. This on this part, there we go, the undercarriage. That'll do it. There we go. Now, finish the underside. Hmm. All right. Starting to get places. It's more just about random little things that would have happened to it. So, you know, if you ain't going to look all sweet, reading petite. Alright, a bit under here. Oops, this is a chunky one. Cut that up a bit with some, I'll get two. That's the other chunky one. That's all right. Smother it a bit with some smoke. Alright, that's the chipping done on that one. Now, a little bit on the edges here. Where the joint piece on. In many ways, that's what you got to try and remember is where there would be joins. That's where you're going to put your weathering. Where you're chipping rather. Now what I might do. There. All right. So that's now. Next on the agenda, kids. I need to be a bit cautious with these ones. These are the wheel stems. I should probably have waited till I had the done the covers before putting stuff on, but never mind. Yeah. All right. Bit more natural steel, and then I reckon we will get on to assembling the Lancaster parts that we were looking at, and we'll put oil and soot and such like on our Tempest. Last lot for that one, I reckon. Oh, maybe a little bit more. Never mind. Well, not never mind. Just is. Now, this one. Yep. Right, that's them done. And then we'll do this being the propeller. So that too would have chipping. Mostly on the edges. That's the blades. Okay, don't want to be too. You just want to see a bit of shininess. Right. There we go. I'll zoom in on something. I'll zoom in on the whole thing very soon so you can have a bit of a squeeze of what's happened and what we're looking at and how we're traveling. That's good. Alright. Last little one. Then I'll zoom in. Oh wait, I wouldn't mind putting a bit of chipping on some parts of the wheel rim. That's all right. A bit of damage. Now, boom, you can get off. Get back. Get on. Now you, very gently, the other one. Alrighty. Get off that. Alright. Is our propeller fully chipped up? I don't mind. There's that one that's a bit heavy duty. It looks like it creates an inconsistency. Oh, what's going on there? Well, obviously, there's been something a bit more heavy duty. That's our propeller. Now, there's you can see it's just on the very edges and randomly around the traps. There's these little bangs, dings around the edges where the doors would meet. That's where you want them. Oh wait, that reminds me, I do need to get a bit more going, because I need some of this. So we'll do that. So this goes under here, and that too will have chipping on the side. And the reason I put that on is because I want to put some grunge on that, both inside and out. You might think of a block chugger or one of those heavily with oil effect, or other sort of effect. Alright, now that's that done. Look at them. I'm going to put this somewhere where I don't lose it, so that would be very easy to lose it. I'd be pissed. Yes, I would. I would not be a happy camper. Now, pop this in here. Righty. In here, being. In here. Now, next. Put that over to there. This can go up here for a moment. Go over to there. That out the way, and that out the way. Oh, hey, cutie guy, how you doing? I've just finished shipping the Tempest. We're about to do some Lancaster assembly. And then once we've done that, we're going to get onto grunging up the Tempest. How you doing anyway? Oh, Rihanna's already answering. All right. Okay, well. Now. Okay, now here's our nose cones. We'll do the propellers first. Boom. 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 Now, there's one other part I will require to go with these that I haven't grabbed. Give me a moment. Me, I'm good, mate. I am good. I've been getting my... I've organised my modelling desk and I'm enjoying the fact that I can actually find shit. Indeed, I've tidied up and organised my whole house. Yeah, I'm pretty chipper with it. I'll bring it down for a moment. As you can see, what I've done with it at the moment, we've got the chipping done on it. So we're going to let all that dry. All the little dings. Then, once we've done the... Yeah, I know, right? I'm actually going to use that as a... excuse me a moment, I've got to do two things. One, I want to turn the aircon off, because it's getting really warm in here. Two, I just want to find those little connectors for the propeller. But yeah, I'm actually going to change my profile pic to that aircraft from an angle so that it shows roll. I mean, let's face it, clearly wanted to be built by me, didn't it? Pointed it out and made its case strong and clear. Are these them? No, they are not them. That means they are over there. Yeah, no, that would. Oh, dearie me. My knees give me a bit of a hard time today, and it's another clear-cut case of the old grey berry ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be. But hey, what you gonna do, eh? Ain't what it used to be, no. Now, so these are right. So yeah, right. Rightio, all pretty straightforward here. Here are our little widgets. That's it. Look at your widgets and Google Gogs. That's now. Makes no odds at all with these, so we may as well just cut to the chase. We'll get a small sprue cutter. Now, don't think I need to be too excited about sanding these down. All we've got to do, slide that through there, glue that, wipe and glue it there, and then that should slide in, and doesn't. Dear, oh dear, that's a jolly one thing. Okay, let's have a look at this. Is this a universal problem? Do I need to bore them out? Jesus. I mean, there are options in West. Oh. Sure. Okay. I see the problem, I think. Let's see if it goes in there. Really now. Let's try and pick me off, aren't they? Hang on. So no, that is not going to fit in there. Despite being, I'll check that that's the, what other part would it be? Let's just check the number. Could just be me being a yutz. Nope. Alright. Is this a problem we're going to encounter across the board? I bet you it is. I reckon first thing we're going to do is, no, we're not going to do that. Yes, that's how we'll do it. Okay, we're going to pop these off. This has annoyed me. I reckon that's what we're going to have to do if we're going to get this achieved. For some silly reason. Now let's see if now that will should come here, you. Oh, you little, and breathe. Right, now if that's through there, is it that it needs to be put through like that? Is the question we have. No, it is that it just doesn't fit. That's good, isn't it? Okay, let's get our files. That, oh. Yeah, you get that with this one. I think what the difference is that the pointed ones are for the B1, whereas the rounded ones are your later versions, your B3s and such like. Now, give me a moment. Where did that little thing go? Now, I'm going to see if that's a universal problem we have. It's going to come to the option, is it just this one or all of them? Okay, first let's see if that's going to go into there, just like that. No. And no. So this one's definitely a pain in the ass. Is this universal? We'll soon find out. If so, I need to get that file and bore these fellas out pretty heavily, in fact. Yeah, I think the pointed ones are for an earlier make of Lancaster. There's obviously the B2, B3. That one will go in. Snug. But that's okay. Snug. I might as well check them all and then get it all done and dusted and out the way. Because this kit did come with them. And the thing is, I would say that the reason that you get both options in the kit is because one is for the B1 and one's for the B3. I'm not sure how many B2s were around. Anyway, the point being, that one will do it again. It's snug, but it fits. And anyway, but the rounded ones being the B3, so yeah, that's my thing. I believe I'm correct in that. It's interesting when you look at the. So I'm going to get a. Actually, probably just a bit. Duh. I just worked out what part of the problem might be, mate. Going a bit slow on the fucking update time. Let's just. That one will very snug again, but that's fine. Okay. Get through there. Get through there. That on. Ah. Okay. Just got a text from someone. I wonder who. Oh, there we go. So there's one of our. Now I wonder if it's just that. In fact, it turns out just as well I didn't glue that all on, because I would say I may have given myself a bit of a bozo if I'd done so. Now I can even see why they're snug. It's a good reason. The reason being, let's fuck sound that down. That if they are not, if they are, you can do something about. You don't need to glue them. That's the whole point. Then you just glue the covers on, and it all goes round and round. The propellers on the lake go round and round, round and round, round and round. Stop. But yeah, you get the idea. Now, let's see if this happens this time. You kill me. One of you kill me. That one does need boring. Oh no, there we go. It's very snug again, but that's okay. That's okay. Whoops, my thing's sagging. So I just need to tighten my the nut on my camera mount. Don't know what went on there. Now, getting back to these. So with these built, and once the gun nests are done, lower that just a little. Really on the lake, we're at the point of it's just putting stuff together now. I mean, we put it all together, it's just putting it on the actual aircraft, and there's not that much more to do with that. So we can certainly look at getting that one done fairly soon. Now, give me a moment. So that should. Yeah. Yeah, drop the. No, I did not. Give me a moment. Oh, I did. Yeah. And once I've got all these on, very obviously, glue the nose cones on. And then we'll get on to the well, as much of the gunnists as we can do. We'll finish them off by today, though. That would be good. All right. things I might want to consider are little touch-ups in there when before I put them actually on to the aircraft, I reckon. But be that as it may. Crack that whip. Licorice whip. Where's that? Where's the last one of those gone? Here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. I've got another delivery coming today, so I don't know if it might arrive even while I'm online. We shall see. It's not a disaster if it does. The postman doesn't take too long. He still has to get his job done and get the hell out of Dodge. Like all people. So yeah, it's going to sound like me, but I don't have a job. Well, not like he does anyway. There we go. There we go. Jolly good. Now, next, these. Oh, so, right. Glue. Alright. Hang on, man. Streaming rather heavily. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's not straight. Okay, let's hold that for a while. Gonna need to touch that up in a pretty major way. Never mind. So it still goes wrong. Alright. Let's see how this one goes. Oop. Yeah. Go on. Well, that one was more cooperative than the last one. Jolly good. The other two was cooperative. Let's see how we roll. And then it's gun this time. That shouldn't take too long. Although in one instance it's a thing of got to put one piece in, let that dry. The other instance, well, yeah, we'll start the gun nests, but we can certainly finish them today as well, I think. Yeah. Do have an appointment today, and I would like to attend to a few other things, other than just the Tempest and the lake. But I am having a pleasant time today doing this, I must say. Not that I don't on other days, I do. But, making good progress. I've made good progress in lots of areas lately. I'm feeling very chipper. Now, look. Bad feeling I'll be touching the paint. Look at this one too. Now, oh, really? Frustrating. Yeah. Come here, you. Dear, oh dear. Oops, wait. All right, one more, and oh yeah, that's good. Okay, yeah, the corrections are more to do with the edge of the rim. I can move that around for the occasion. That'll be fine. One more. Now, once I've got all these done and I bring the Tempest down, have all the oil and soot put on it, I'll run all this off because that will get messy. Anyway, now today's being Friday, it's going to run for a couple of days, but in that time it'll give me an opportunity to do those touch-ups on the propellers there. It's not going to slow us down next week at all. I will Get that attended to. Alright. Alright, now that can go back into there. Alright. Come here, you. Right, that's them done. Next on my agenda, they can go. These are just empty sprue. They can go over there. The bin. Now these can. Am I going to need those at all? Not immediately. Now, first up, that can go to there. There and there is what we need. We're going to be putting 2 parts on. Oop. Then we're going to clear this a bit, and then we're going to get on to the oil and soot for the Tempest. Now, next. Yeah, I was going to say, you've got the Tempest, haven't you? It is a good kit. It's nice. It comes together quite nicely as well, you know. Construction sense. Glue. I need to hold this for a bit. Let's adjust. The birds are outside going bunter. We've got high winds and storm coming. So I'd say that's something to do with it. Be a lot of parrots or cockatoos. They're a species, what type of parrot? And they'll get very noisy, and that's fine. Yeah, that's good. And today certainly has been no exception. And I think, like I said, I would suggest a lot of it's being brought on by the noise, the oncoming storm. Now, this. So this I would suggest. Which brings us to my arsenal of tweezers. I think I shall use these ones. That'll do the job. Now, what I need is a toothpick. That's something I forgot to bring back out, toothpicks. Now, ding, 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 ding. Can I play I Spy? Oh, I cannot play I Spy. Okay, give me a moment. It's starting to get chilly again. God damn. Or is there another way I can roll with this? Not really. Okay. Blue. Well, I'll continue to talk. Just need to get a. Might as well grab a few toothpicks handy as. It's just 4 very small and precise spots that I want to get, and yes, I have needle applicators for the. God damn, it's cold in the kitchen. Jeez. But I have needle applicators for the. My glue, but they still sometimes can be put too much glue on. Basically, it's nuts and bolts. Yeah. All right. Now then, up a bit further up. There we go. That will go right. Need some. This comes around this way. Come here. Come here. I see the problem. Give me a moment. Have to do this rough. It's not my preferred method in any circumstance. That will drop down. There we go. It's a bit rugged, but it'll be fine. Now, we are going to clear a bit of space here, largely on account things are about to start getting real messy, as you will see. Now, where's the file that I was using? Well, first we'll get that out of the way anyway. That can go up to there. Here for the time being. Where the hell did I put that file? That is an intriguing question for the ages. Is that like that? Anyway, they come out. they can go over there. Just give me a moment. I'm curious as to where I put that file. Not in there. Which means it's going to turn up somewhere randomly. Say, as things open. Yeah, that looks like that's going to be the case. Okay, we're not going to get too stressy about that right now. Now, put these out the way until I find the other one. Now then. Oh, here it is. I put it in the link box for some reason. Now then. There. Let's come up to here. Might as well as now. You Cammy. You Cammy. That's the issues, that's fine. Now, and you Cammy. Is that all my link stuff? No, that's link stuff. Now, clear that out. This down. Just put that in for the time being. Now, this is my weathering easel. Now we'll start off. Here's our oil. Oil stain. That's right. Oil stain. And then we'll do some. Now oil goes a few spots, as you can imagine. Then there's soot. The first place we're going to hit with our oil. Let's just grind some up. Is, unsurprisingly, coming out the exhaust manifold. Which no real surprise to this. It's the best way to hold this. Sometimes just put a little bit of saliva on that. So then, here we go. Now we're going to have some fun. That's better. That's the shit. the other side. Oh, we need more saliva. Oh no, maybe not. This side. Match the other side. More down the, a bit longer on the side as well. Now we're going to come under here. Through there. Both sides. Now this is the inside, which will probably be grungy. You would think. The outside. Can't quite get into there. That's better. Now, where else do I want to put oil? A bit in the engine bays, but not too much. Just look around. For the wheelbase rather. There we go. Now we'll also want some. Just a little splash around there. Grunge, anything else, take a bit of that shine off. Now, we're almost another spot that would be fitting an oil effect. I suggest would be the inside of these. Once I've got all this done, I want to do a bit of a washing up my hands. Should be able to get some more done on the gun nests, I'd say. After I've washed my hands. Now, where else would I like oil? Maybe a bit in the guns wouldn't hurt. Or gun base rather. Just a bit grungy. Let's face it, they're not going to be clean, are they? Alright. It's not looking too bad. Now, soot. That's the oil. Soot. We don't get much soot. Let's have a look. Some soot. Right, here we go, soot. Here we go, kids. Yeah. Back there, Danny. Really grind up that side. I'll do the saliva trick again. Here comes the grunge, kids. I'll just wipe my hand off. Of course, oh yeah, that's grungy. That's dirty. That's nasty. Yeah. It's probably dry enough to splatter around the other areas in general to create a bit of grunge. Oh yeah, she's dirty. Yeah, that's looking good. The other side. Oh, that's looking the gear. Now, pillar. You cammy. Yep, baby. There needs to be grungy at the all the outside. A little bit there won't hurt. It's here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Nice. Yeah, you can. Hopefully get this out of it more easily. Right. Simply. Right. Now. Boom. 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 Now. Let's get those up to there. Give you a quick zoom in on how it's looking now. So pull it back on. All right. So yeah. There we go. Pretty happy with how she's looking. She's clearly seen a bit of action. Gotta finish the put a few more things on it as far as assembly wise. And beyond that, yeah, there she blows. I'm just gonna let that. I'm gonna go wash my hands. And then we will get on to the next stage of the gun nests. And then, now I need to be, the longest I can go is another half an hour. We'll see how we go. I have apparently got workmen coming to do things. I did not schedule them. Yes, but they needs stuff that needs to be done. I believe it's actually, excuse me while I go wash my hands. And one thing I might also do actually, I frequently do this having done what I've just done, because you'll find there's quite a shitload of dust. Put it on here. Alright. Now I'm going to go wash my hands, as I said. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the Tempest is looking. Certainly looks like it's had a bit of action, and that's the nuts and bolts of what I'm trying to achieve with the weathering. Wash hands, as I said. Yeah. All right. So, wash hands. Next on the agenda, kids. Let's get back in. All right. So, mouthful of coffee. Just a moment. Now, now then, now then, now then. So, now that should be good to go, I reckon. Which means this can now go to, well, that. Now, which one do they want us to put on first? The turret or the glass or the... They reckon glass first. Alright. And in that instance, what I'll be doing... Comes through. Right. So... let's see. First time I did this, I had a hell of a time, and what it was, I'm just overthinking. There we go. That easy. Alright. As I've already assessed that, let's get that happening. Now, got those on. Let's get that done first. I'm getting ahead of myself. Whoop. Yeah. There you go. Okay, don't lie to me. You want it. Get up there. Right, I'm going to hold this for a moment. It's popping off a bit. I just realised in the US popping off means farting. It doesn't mean that in Australia. Alright, yep, that'll stay. Now, this, I believe, we require to go in front of those. Is it? I will check our diagram. I'm going to look very silly if I'm wrong. And it's still not dry, so we're not going to do it after all. Now, okay. Well, shit, man. I've got to go in less than 20 minutes anyway. Okay, I might call that done for today. I want that to dry properly before because it was already moving. It was quite obvious, and that's not going to roll. Or at least it's going to make it far harder to get the job done. One thing I will check out in the meantime. Yeah, right. So that does, in fact, go behind this little What's there? Effective. Ooh, that's going to be tricksy. Yes, we all want that to dry properly. I'm a bit nervous about it, so yeah. I've done it before, so obviously it's not that hard. Dearie me. You don't glue it? Well, you know, yeah, they do to a point. I'd have to get my completed link build out to illustrate it. They do to a point in terms of you don't glue the tail gunner in, or indeed there's no dorsal gunner in this one, or the front gunner. I think you do, but yeah. The only problem if you do want to turn them, throw them off a bit, is they can pop out. In which case you got to put them back in, and that's kind of inconvenient. Anyway, that will be me done for today, as I said. Now I've got a fair bit done, so I'm pretty pleased with that actually. So yeah, okay, wow. Well, now tomorrow is Saturday. Now I'm actually not going fishing. The weather is absolutely shitful. Even too shitful for me, or my mate, for that matter, to go fishing. So we're, hang on, I just heard a sliding door. I might be about to get a delivery. Yeah, anyway, so I'm not going tomorrow, but I am going Sunday. So what we would never do on a Sunday, I need to get organised on Saturday. So it won't be streaming tomorrow or Sunday. Ultimately, I'll be back at my usual sort of a time, being Monday Australian time, Sunday evening US time. We'll certainly be assembling our figures for as in the German chappie and the guy I've got for the stag hound. But I'd also like to get on some stag hound construction. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Actually, nah, well, like I said, everything I would ordinarily get done on the Sunday, I'll get done tomorrow. So I won't be on tomorrow. I'll be on Sunday, your Sunday, as normal. And we'll get on to the armour, I would say. And like I said, I would like to actually, now here's a plan for Monday. My Monday, your Sunday. We're going to put this to use. This is well, as it says, compass cutter. But more the point, this will enable me, once I find a suitable material, to create that steering wheel that I was having difficulty with. Just cut it, move it maybe a mil further out, cut it again. Boom, see you later. So we're going to put that to use on Monday. I'll spend a bit of time examining what my options on cutting are. And yeah, there we have it all. Yeah, so what we'll be doing on Monday is any last painting on the figures, and then finally putting them together. We'll be making a steering wheel because boom shakalaka like a wop bamboo. And if I've made it, well, hell man, I may as well as complete the interior. Booyah! And then we can start moving on to bigger things on the stag hound. And what I'll probably do is I'll knock the stag hound out first and then get stuck into the tiger afterwards, as in linear time. I've got my Advan to build. I'll do that on Fridays once I've cleared the length from the workbench, because then I've got a largely clear sort of workbench and I can start making some plans. There we have it. Alrighty, first time viewers out there. As I said earlier, thank you for watching. Now I do genuinely appreciate it. Would a face like this lie to you? Of course, there is always the magic buttons of follow, like, or subscribe. Don't be shy now. Now, other platforms. Yes. If you want to track me down on other platforms, I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube. I'm Robster the Builder on Instagram, Twitch, and Discord. And Rob the Builder and Food Monster on Twitter. Again, we hit those magic words. Follow, like, subscribe. Boom. Alrighty. Yeah, right, well. Now that I've gotten all that said and done, and we've had a pretty successful stream, I think, it is time for me to hit you with the concept that I'll be back on Monday. Same kit time, same kit channel. I'll catch you then, guys. See yous.